Bonjour à tous, hello everyone, and welcome to Apprenons Ensemble. In this grammar class, we are going to see the adverbial pronouns y and en. So let's start with the adverbial pronoun y. Le pronom adverbial y. So the adverbial pronoun y can be used to replace a place introduced after the verb using a preposition of place. Replacing a place introduced after the verb with the help of preposition of place like à, au, aux, sur, chez, dans, sous, en, etc. So the structure of the sentence with the object. Subject plus the verb plus the preposition of place plus the place itself. Some example, je vais dans la maison. So dans is the preposition of place and la maison is the place. So I'm going into the house. Les journalistes vont à Paris. À is the preposition and Paris is the place. So the journalists are going to Paris. Secondly, the adverbial pronoun y can be used to replace a thing but never a person. So this is very important. A thing but never a person, introduced by preposition à, au, aux, à l'apostrophe, à la. So structure of the sentence with the pronoun. Subject plus verb plus preposition plus thing. Okay? So very important. Here we are replacing a thing but never a person with the help of preposition à, au, aux, al, and à la. Some example, il pense à son avenir. Il pense à son avenir. So, à is the preposition, son avenir is the thing. So, he thinks about his future. Nous réfléchissons au problème. Au is the preposition and problem is the thing. So now let's see how to replace the object with the pronoun adverbial y. So for both cases, you will have the same structure. So subject plus y plus the verb. You remember when it was about the object used to come after the verb. But when you replace that object with the pronoun, so the pronoun should come before the verb. So let's see some example. Il pense à son avenir. So we are going to use the pronoun y to replace the preposition as well as the object. Okay, the preposition as well as the object, all this part. Okay, so il y pense, so he thinks about it. Another one, les journalistes vont à Paris. So à is the preposition, Paris is the place. So we are going to use the pronoun y to replace both, so the preposition and the place. Les journalistes y vont, so the journalists go there. Last one, je vais dans la maison. So dans is the preposition and la maison is the place. So like the above example, we are going to use the pronoun y to replace the preposition and the place. So please, I'm leaving you this sentence. So in the comment section, please just give me the answer. Now we are going to talk about the adverbial pronoun en. Pronoun adverbial en. So the adverbial pronoun en firstly can be used to replace a thing or a noun but never a person. So this is very important. Used to replace a thing but never a person. Introduced after the verb using preposition de, du, de la, de, l'apostrophe or des. Okay? Thing, never a person, introduced with the help of preposition de, du, de la, de, l'apostrophe or des. So let's see the structure of the sentence with the object. Subject plus the verb plus the preposition plus the thing. Okay, some example. Je parle de mon avenir. Je parle de mon avenir. So de is the preposition, mon avenir is the thing. So I'm talking about my future. Il se remet du match. Du is the preposition, match is the thing. So he is recovering from the game. So now let's see the structure of the sentence with the pronoun en. After we'll talk about the second possibility, because here we have some small change. So now if I'm replacing the object by the pronoun en, I should have subject plus the pronoun en plus the verb. Before, when it was the object used to come after the verb, and when I'm replacing with the pronoun, so the pronoun should come before the verb. Let's see some example. Je parle de mon avenir. So we are going to use the pronoun en to replace the pronoun, which is in this case de, plus the thing, mon avenir. So j'en parle. Okay. So in this case, that je becomes J apostrophe because the word coming after start with a vowel. Okay, so JE comes J apostrophe in front of a vowel or mute H. Okay, so j'en parle. Second example, il se remet du match. Du is the preposition, match is the noun. So I'm going to use the pronoun en to replace the preposition du plus match. So il s'en remet. Okay, so here SE became S apostrophe because the word coming after start with a vowel. Okay. Second point, we can also use the adverbial pronoun to replace a noun introduced by a notion of quantity. This is very important. Please pay attention. Used to replace a noun introduced by a notion of quantity. So what do I mean by notion of quantity? We can have partitive articles, okay? So de, du, de la, de L apostrophe there. We can also have numbers, okay? So that noun can also be introduced by a number. 1, 1, 3, 28, etc. Any number, okay? The noun can also be introduced by a fraction. So un quart, un demi, so a quarter and half. The noun can also be introduced by an adverb of quantity. So beaucoup de, un peu de, etc. There are many adverbs of quantity. The noun can finally be also introduced by an expression of quantity. So un kilo de, so a kg of, un litre de, a liter of, une boîte de, a box of. So now let's see the structure of the sentence with the object. So we have the subject plus the verb plus the notion of quantity plus the thing or the noun. Okay, subject plus verb plus notion of quantity plus thing or noun. Some example, le cheval boit de l'eau. So le cheval boit de l'eau. So the horses drinks water. Nous achetons 5 cahiers. Nous achetons 5 cahiers. So here the notion of quantity will be 5, which is in this case a number, and the noun will be cahier. So we buy 5 notebooks. So now in this case, let's see the sentence with the pronoun this time. Okay, let's see the sentence with the pronoun. So what we need to understand here is very important. That's why I did them separately. So you should always return the number or the adverb of quantity or the expression of quantity at the end of the sentence. Okay, so the structure will be subject plus the pronoun en plus the verb, and at the end return the number, fraction, adverb of quantity or expression of quantity. Let's see some example. Il a 3 amis. Il a 3 amis. So 3 is the number and ami is the object. So what they said in this structure, we need to replace the object by en, and at the end we need to return the number. So il en a 3. Okay, so this is very, very important. Another example, je mange beaucoup de fruits. Beaucoup de is the expression of quantity and fruit is the object. But in this case, we are going to replace de plus the noun by the expression by the pronoun en. Okay, so we'll just leave beaucoup, not beaucoup de. We take de plus the fruit and we replace by en. So j'en mange beaucoup. Okay, another example, nous achetons 1 litre d'huile. 1 litre d'huile. So 1 litre is the expression of quantity. Okay, drill, so is the object. So we are going to replace DE plus huile. So nous en achetons 1 litre. Okay, so we use on to replace DE, the preposition DE plus huile, and we are returning the expression of quantity. So 1 litre. So many things that we have been through. So let's make a recap. So adverbial pronoun Y are used to replace a place introduced by a preposition of place. Okay, and this is the structure of the sentence with the pronoun subject plus the pronoun Y plus the verb. Okay, adverbial pronoun Y can also be used to replace a thing but never a person, introduced by a preposition a, au, aux, al, apostrophe, à la, and the structure of the sentence with the pronoun should be subject plus pronoun Y plus verb. Now, for the adverbial pronoun en, we use it to replace a thing but never a person, introduced by preposition de, du, de la, de l'apostrophe, or des, and the structure of the sentence will be subject plus the pronoun en plus the verb. Okay. Finally, the adverbial pronoun en can also be used to replace a noun, okay, introduced by partitive articles, number, fraction, adverb of quantity, or expression of quantity. Okay, this is very important. Now, the structure of the sentence with the pronoun will be subject plus en plus the verb, and this time we need to return the number or the fraction or the adverb of quantity or the expression of quantity. Okay, this is it for the today's class. Thank you so much for watching and see you soon for another video. Merci.